Alright guys, so this is the foundation right here. This is this Super Stay Better Skin Transforming Foundation from Maybelline. And I am in the color Natural Beige. There it is. And the packaging, as you can see, it has a pump, which is really, really nice. I like that. I'll go ahead and shake this up. Now for this first impressions video, I normally, I use a primer for my face all the time. So I'm going to be using a primer. And then I'm also going to set this whole thing. I will apply a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes, but nothing too crazy that will take away from the foundation's coverage. So just under my eyes is where I'm going to apply concealer. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with my moisturizer because I didn't even apply a moisturizer yet. So this is my favorite moisturizer at the moment. It's from Dr. Brandt's Extend Your Youth. And I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this because I am so dry around the mouth area and on my cheeks. So I'm just gonna apply that there. I love this because it just sinks into your skin right away. Like, I don't really have to wait for it to dry, which is amazing. Alright, so for primer, I'm using this one. This is from Makeup Forever. It's the Step 1 Skin Equalizer. It's the mattifying one for oily skin. And I've been really loving this, so this is what I'm going to use. And this is how much I apply. So not a whole lot, but sometimes I do think it's a lot, but I get so oily, you guys. It's crazy. I feel like the older I'm getting, the oilier my skin is getting. It's insane. And this just really, like, I don't know. It works so good. So I still do have lash extensions, if you guys are wondering. Let me know if you guys want a video on that. I've had it for about 2 months now, and I really like it. These I've had on me for, I want to say 3 weeks. So yeah, and they look pretty good still, so very happy. Anyways, now I'm gonna apply the foundation. So here we go. And I'm just gonna use a brush with this, just the Tarte foundation brush, the one that's like double-sided. I hope this is the right color. That was a pump. Much better consistency, not liquidy. So, looks pretty good. Ooh. I like so far. I'm gonna do half first and then show you guys. Kind of doing more dabbing motions than anything. I quite like this already. Very nice. Not sure if you can see. I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit more on my skin here. So this is with just that little bit of amount that I applied. This is the other side of my face. As you can see, I have a lot of discoloration, acne spots and whatnot. This side looks pretty dang good. I like it. So I'm going to go ahead and do this side. Yeah, so this is the before. I'm going to apply a little bit. A tiny bit more. Not even a full pump. As you can see, it's doing a really good job on covering these areas. So you can see my ring light in the background. I know that's not the prettiest, but I am too lazy to move that right now. I'm going to be honest with you. that? Wow. I am liking this. Feels really light too, you guys. It doesn't feel cakey on my face. It doesn't feel wet or anything like that, which is a really good thing. I feel like it's drying pretty good. It doesn't feel sticky. I'm going to kind of apply that underneath the eyes here. Sweep a little bit onto the lids. So, this is what that looks like now. Pretty good, right? Covered it up pretty well. Now, go ahead and kind of do another, not even a layer, just like a little bit, just to kind of touch up on everywhere else, like my forehead barely has anything. So. So that is that. I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes, but nothing too crazy, because I'm not going anywhere today. I'm just here. I think I'm going to film like another video or something, so I don't need to look like glam or anything. I don't know. I just want something more normal for today. I'm going to go ahead and set that though with my Lorac. And I've actually hit pan on these, which is, I find amazing. Okay, and then I'm gonna set everything with my Studio Pro from BH Cosmetics. You guys know I love this stuff. So I'm just gonna set everything else. And then I'm gonna contour a little bit. So just this. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up my brows and everything, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm done applying the rest of my makeup. I just did my brows and a little bit of an eyeshadow and of course lip gloss. But yeah, so this is the foundation, as you can see. I did set it a little bit, as you guys saw, and I did apply a little bit of bronzer, but that is pretty much it. Like, I didn't do anything else, and like I didn't pack on powder or anything like that. So it is right now 12:32. Let me just Alright, so it's 12:32 in the afternoon. So I will check back with you guys, you know, as the day goes on. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything that crazy today. Just really filming, editing, maybe do some cooking and laundry around the house. So yeah, I will let you guys know if any of the foundation rubs off, coverage, stuff like that, if I got oily or anything. But so far I really like it. yeah, as I mentioned earlier, as I was applying it, it didn't feel sticky or anything like that. It felt pretty dry right away, which I really, really like. You know, it's nothing you have to like wait for. And I also felt like it's something you can actually get away with not setting if you want. But again, I do get pretty oily on the T-zone area, so that's kind of why I always set my foundation. And I always use a primer because of that as well. So, I mean, I really like it so far. It looks really good. I didn't apply any more foundation. You guys saw how much I applied. I didn't apply that much at all. This has pretty good coverage in my opinion so far. This also has SPF 15. I'm gonna go ahead and test the flash. I'm gonna use my phone. Let's see if I can do that. And I'll insert this so you guys can see. So I mean, just kind of a white cast, but I don't think it's anything that crazy. It looks pretty good to me. It doesn't, I don't look like a ghost or anything like that. So that to me is not too bad. I do have large pores, so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of look at that. Not too bad. So we'll see. Some foundation I found, even though I am oily, I have been, you know, mixing it with some oils. Because I get so dry around the mouth area. So far this doesn't, you know, accentuate those dry spots, so we'll see how it wears. So yeah, I'm gonna get going for now, and I will check back with you guys later. Alright guys, so here is my first update. It is 4:17, so almost 4 hours since you guys last saw me. And I look like a hot mess now because I've been doing a ton of this stuff today, surprisingly. But yeah, so far so good. I haven't touched my makeup at all day. Zoom you guys in here closer. So I mean, I do notice some oiliness on the T-zone, which is pretty normal to me. But everywhere else, I mean, it still has pretty good coverage. I mean, my bronzer is still there, so that's a good sign. And there's not much creasing underneath the eye area, so that's good. It's just my nose is a little bit oily, which is a cotton pad. So I'm just gonna blot my nose here. Some is coming off, you can see right there. So I'm just gonna blot. So I really like how this foundation doesn't have a totally matte finish. It's more on like dewy natural finish. I really like that. Yeah, I'm really liking this foundation so far. I think it'd be something good for everyday wear. So I am liking it. Again, this is just my first update, so almost 4 hours. I'm not gonna apply powder or anything like that. Like, I'm just gonna leave it like this. And yeah, I'll see you guys in 2 or 3 more hours. Bye. Alright guys, so I am back. It is now 7:28 p.m. So I've had this on for pretty much 7 hours all day today, and I haven't retouched or anything like that. Yeah, so final thoughts on this. I mean, right now I can tell that I'm a little bit oily on the nose, especially like on the bridge of my nose and the tip, and I do see some oiliness coming through around the nose and on the forehead and my chin. This isn't like the best lighting, so you can't really see my foundation that well, but yeah, I just have my ring light on and then the light in the room. So yeah, again, not the best lighting, but this is that, you know. So overall, I like this foundation a lot. For it being a drugstore foundation, I think it's amazing. It is really affordable, and I feel like the coverage is really, really good for the price. And I really like the, what's it called, the finish of the foundation too. It's not too matte and not too dewy as well. Sorry, my chair keeps squeaking, but I see that the coverage is staying, like there's no fading or anything like that. Maybe around my nose area, because I did blow my nose earlier and I was eating, so maybe I don't know, I think some fading down here around the mouth. But I mean, overall, like, you know, I do have some acne spots on the chin area, I mean on my cheeks, and that's covered still, and I still see my bronzer, so that's a good sign. So yeah, overall I really like this. I think it's great. It stayed on for a long time and I'm very happy with it, and I didn't get too oily with it too, so that's a really good thing because I was out and about today. So I really like this foundation. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful to some of you guys. I'm definitely gonna keep coming back to this, and I'll be using it for like an everyday makeup because you don't really want to use high-end for everyday anyways, right? So yeah, I really like this. Definitely check out my blog. I'll have a whole blog post on there with photos and stuff like that if you guys are interested. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon in my next video. Mwah! Bye!